with Wiggles Outdoors, and today we're going to show you guys how to make a fishing spear. A fishing spear is a gouged point, usually with 4 different points on it for better accuracy, and it's pretty long. You use it to get fish in water. Today I'm going to show you how to make that step by step. This is part of the Warrior Tribe Challenge with Mass Tactical. I'll leave links in the description below with more information about that as well. Now what I've done is I went out and I've cut a stick that's a little bit taller than I am, and I'm actually going to go ahead and cut it down some. So you want it a little bit taller than you. Rule of thumb for spears, always try to make them taller than you. It gives you more leverage, more power, and it also keeps you from tripping up on it and slicing your head, you know. That's how it goes. Shout out to Laplander for having these awesome saws here, and don't ever cut towards yourself like I just did. Now my goal is to actually not use the thin side down here. This is my handle side. I'm going to use the thicker side up here that's a little bit smaller than my forearm, but it will work as long as I can split it into 4 different sections, and that's my goal next. So once you have your 4 prongs like this cut, you want to watch as you're cutting down and make sure to stay center lined. I just baton mine down. You can do whatever works for you for that. As long as you have your 4 prongs, what I'm going to go ahead and do now is I'm actually going to go ahead and start debarking this. Luckily, it's the beginning of the summer, and a lot of this bark just easily falls off the way the sap runs in these trees. So I'm just kind of debarking this tree right here. Also, this Mora knife's very, very sharp. So for the next step, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and tape or rope this bottom part up. Because when you split it, the grain, you're going with the grain, and any amount of pressure that goes in there to help split it even further or spread it out could take this grain all the way down. And where this is a soft, pliable wood, it's very easy for this just to go ahead and split down the center. So I'm just going to take some rope here, and actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to create kind of like a trucker's knot or something like that, and just tie this off as tight as I can possibly get it. So we'll work with that. I'm going to go right below where the actual split is itself, and that will help hold this together down here. So if it does try to split, it's still going to be held together, and it's not going to split any further. So right below that. And all I did was just create a noose, just run it through the noose, and I'm just tightening it up, kind of like a trucker's knot. And you want to try to get this as tight as you possibly can get it. This 550 paracord will hold 500 some pounds, so try to use it to the best of your ability. So the next step is take your sticks. You got 2 sticks. I'm actually using a little bit of a thinner one compared to my other one. The thin one, the small one's going to go on top, or I'm sorry, on the bottom, and the bigger one's going to go on top. That will help the split a little better as well. So all you're going to do is take the same baton that you used to help split it. You're going to hold one end and then just kind of baton it back. Go nice and slow. You don't need to rush this. This isn't something that should be rushed, because it's you know, very vital that you get every little piece of this right, because when it comes to splitting wood, it's you know, very tricky business. And if it doesn't want to go, just keep going with it and just keep working it. Now the next step is to secure down the prongs. I do have it sharpened pretty good. You don't want to like overly sharpen it, because when you stab it in the water, you're going to hit rocks and stuff. It's going to dull it down anyways. Again, this tool is not one that's going to be meant to last. It is going to take, you know, the life's toll out of it quite a bit, but you can put your work into it. So let's go ahead and get these tied down. now that we have this made, one of the things you probably should do is build a fire and fire harden this. You just take and run this in there, get a little charred, and it just dries it out, makes it real nice and tough, and it increases the lifespan of it. For the purpose of this video, I'm not going to be doing that, but that's what you should do. Now I'm going to go look around, see if I see any trout or bass or anything like that coming up and down the stream. We're going to see what we can find. Not seeing a whole lot out right now. There's a couple bass, but they're in the deeper spots and I just can't get out there. And for the purpose of the video, I'm not really in a survival situation, so I'm going to leave it alone today. Go out there and see what you can do with the fishing spear. If you can catch one with it, make sure to leave a link in the description below, or in the comments below, because I want to watch it. I'll be back out with this fishing spear in another video. I appreciate you guys for watching. Go down, like, subscribe, and comment. Go down below and check out the Warrior Tribe Challenge links I linked on there. The Warrior Tribe's an awesome thing. Helps you get out, get motivated, gets everything done for you. It teaches you new things constantly and puts you to your test so you can test your skills, and when you actually need them, you have them. Go down and check it out. This was this week's Warrior Tribe Challenge, fishing spear.